Being extraordinary does not mean you must have an Oscar or Emmy awards. If you are in the entertainment industry, if you're a filmmaker, editor, artist, beauty industry, or any other artistic professions, all you need to do is to prove certain criteria to the immigration officer to be approved for the green card for EB-1A talent visa. So today I'm going to discuss this particular topic, EB-1A for entertainment industry, and you guys will also learn how to get a free evaluation of your case. Let's go! Hello, my dear friends. My name is Stanislav Shamayev. I'm a licensed business immigration and corporate attorney in Miami, Florida. Today, we're talking about green card for entertainment industry through EB-1A visa. And why is it important to discuss this? Because, first of all, you guys get 2 more criteria than anybody else. Okay? People from art and entertainment, 2 more criteria to choose from, and we need to prove only 3 out of those 10 available to you, as opposed to 8 available to everybody else: business, science, education, sports. Okay, so you guys kind of in a priority thing here because you get more chances. Second of all, EB-1A is a green card that gives you the residency in the US, not only to you, but your spouse and kids below 21. So if you have 2 kids and a spouse, by approving your petition, you're giving all people in your family green cards. So 4 green cards for 1 petition. And most important message today is going to be that you don't have to be Einstein in art to get this visa approved. All you need to do is to be a good professional in your field. So what does it actually mean to be extraordinary? We have 3 stages of analysis of your case. First of all, the immigration officer analyzes whether we satisfied 3 criteria out of the 10 available. This is called objective analysis. Then they go to the overall merits or subjective analysis, where they look whether you have a sustained acclaim, which means taking all the evidence in the petition. You need to show that you're really at the top of your field. And by the way, nowadays, surprisingly, this is one of the most important things, because I have cases right now on my desk with 4, 5, 6, 7 criteria approved, but officers do not believe that on overall merits determination, those clients are the top of the field. I'm gonna fight those cases to the nails and make sure they're gonna get approved, but now it's really a problem. And third step is whether you will benefit the US. Okay, meaning like how you're gonna apply your talent, what you're gonna do. That's what they look at. Now, the criteria is the main thing, because some cases don't even pass the first objective level. And we have that same criteria: the awards, judging the work of other professionals, professional associations, press, contribution in the field, critical leading role in organizations with distinguished reputation, significantly higher income, academic articles, the showcase, and commercial success in performing arts. So 10 criteria, we choose 3, and we make sure we pack them up well. So as long as we get those criteria satisfied, we have enough evidence to show that you're a good professional in your industry with achievement and recognition, and that you're gonna apply your talent in the US. What are the common myths for petitions EB-1A in entertainment industry? Many of you guys have that so-called imposter syndrome, where you actually really recognized and you have a bunch of achievements, but because you do it every day and it's kind of routine for you, you're like, I'm just regular, I'm mediocre, I'm not talented, I'm just doing my thing, I go and I play and I pay and Yes. But only a good professional in the field of law, like myself, can assess you and let you know actually whether you have a talent under the immigration law. And by the way, guys, get the free evaluation right now, because this is your fast and free way to understand if you actually have the case and if you have the potential, make it to the top of all the achievements and recognition within 6 months working with myself and my team under my strategy. Okay? The free evaluation is below this video. Click on the link, fill out the questionnaire, and then within 2 days, I will let you know in writing whether you have a case or not, whether you have a potential, and you will get a lot more information there. So free evaluation is your way to go to start the process. I also hear, Stanislav, EB-1A in entertainment industry is actually for people who's going to be working in Hollywood. Sure. Right, yes. Ask me how many cases I got where people would work in Hollywood. About 0, okay? I understand there are attorneys in San Francisco and LA that specialize on Hollywood, and maybe that's the cases they take. I have a lot of entertainment and art industry cases, and none of them, some may have projects, but not like being hired by Hollywood, okay? This is crazy. No one's getting that unless you're like, top #1, super recognized, intergalactical, and of course, there are people like that, but how many are there, okay? So we need to show them that you achieved something in your career. And between you and me, I would like you to have at least 5 to 7 years of experience. And again, today, the situation is getting only worse with Trump administration. We have a bunch of very aggressive officers that really want to see your experience and everything that comes out of it. So anything below 5 years of experience is probably going to be O1B, the lower level talent visa, which is a good way to start if you don't get to EB-1A level, but EB-1A starting 5 to 7, ideally 10 plus years. Again, not a disqualifier if you have less, but this is gonna help a lot, okay? Now, what is the most important for the entertainment art industry? I would say 2 criteria are very, very important. Showcase, the 9th criterion that belongs in art, because when you showcase your art, your creativity, your talent, be it on the stage, if you're a singer, if you're an artist, if you dance, if you play the instrument, whatever that is, or if you model and you're going with a nice dress on the podium, whatever you guys show. That's very important. That's very important for the immigration officer to see that people actually come and watch you or your work, okay? That's #1, and I want a bunch of showcases. And also I would like to see awards, at least on your country level. If you're from Bolivia, you're from Argentina, Italy, France, whatever the country you're from, show me the awards for your work, okay? And I know some of you have awards when you were kids and now you're grown up and you work. That's fine, because I have a lot of cases like ballerins, I have dancers, I have singers, and I know the industry that usually all the awards when you're small, but still professional, right? Because kids could also be professional artists and actors and whatever that is, right? So show me those from your childhood, basically. We're going to use that in a case. So awards and a showcase, again, not disqualified if you don't have them, but in my opinion, the 2 most important criteria in the art cases. If you participate in festivals and different events, if you go from city to city, from country to country, and show your thing from the stage, be it a circus, doesn't really matter, that's very important. Also make sure you collect the recommendation letters from people in the industry, people of your level of expertise, okay? I want to see at very least 10 letters, probably 15, for each criterion and more. And of course, I'll give you more details when we meet one-on-one, but this is the general understanding. So start collecting that information, all your achievements from your childhood up until now, get the free evaluation right over the way, then meet with the data manager for the complex immigration planning for the first stage. They will collect all the information that you collected and give me to create a strategy for your case. And when you meet with me on Zoom or in my office in Miami, We're gonna discuss your strategy, your timing, the procedure, the improvement on your case, and everything else that you need to know. And also, guys, we are so sure in the quality of our work that we have a service that is called money back guaranteed. It's kind of an insurance on your case. It costs $3,000, but if you get the denial in your case, then we will refund all the attorney's fees. Not all the cases can get that. You must have either A or A to B grade on my scale, and my scale is A, B, C, D. A the strongest case, D is no case, so either A or A to B. In rare cases, B. You have to ready to fulfill the strategy that I developed for you, and you will know about it in the beginning of the case. It's not going to be a surprise, and everything is possible. And thirdly, you have to be ready to refile your case 3 times. Okay? So total 4 with the original filing. So these are the insurance cases where if with all this, I got you denied, I'm gonna refund your money, okay? So I don't think anybody is doing this because not everybody is so sure and they work as I am, but you guys can get that in your case. Smash the like button if you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel not to miss the future videos, and also comment and ask questions. My name is Stanislav Shamayev. I'm a lawyer of the future. Your future begins here. Good luck.